awesome right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just click here. Alright, so the next thing to do is to actually show you how to. Now if I scroll down, I'm going to check all the icons that are available in this Photoshop pack. Alright, so we have lots of icons there. So the next thing for me to do is to see how I can connect this into my CDN. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a new window. Come back here and I'm going to click on get started. So if you get started on Photoshop, you see that here we are given a Photoshop CDN. Now CDN is a way whereby we can actually run all the Photoshop pack without necessarily need to download it. So to do this, we just need to put our email here. Alright, as I said, so we'll click on this button. Now another thing you can do is that you can also download it right here. Okay, you can download it and then customize it on your CSS. So to do that, we have this copy the entire Photoshop directly into your project. So we can just, once we copy it, you can link it like this. This is if we actually download it through this button. You can also use SAS. Okay, so you can use it SAS just like this. You can also use advanced packages like Ruby and other information that is necessary to develop Photoshop. So to get started with CDN, is to use it online without necessarily downloading it. I'll just put my email here and just send it. What I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to go ahead and check my mail here. I'm going to check my mail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the mail. This is it. I'm going to click here and alright, so what I'm going to do right, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this script here. So I'm going to generate a boilerplate. Alright, so now after generating boilerplate, I'm going to name this as Photoshop icon. Font of some icon. Alright, so when I'm done that, I'll just come here and just let's first of all write hello and see how this will actually work out. And so let me open this on a browser. Open Live Server. Okay, you see our hello right here. Now to make the icon display, I'll just come here. I'll create a span. So I'll just write, I'll not write anything, so I'll put a class here. I'll write FA Twitter. So if I save it, let me resize this in first. I will see what we have here. Let me resize it. I resize it like this. I'm just going to resize it like this. So as you can see, if I come right here, I'm not seeing anything. So what I'm going to do right now is just, I'm going to come here and just paste the code I will copy. Right? If I save it, alright, you see the logo has shown. This is to show you that the thing has shown. Now if you see what we've done right is just to connect it with this just to connect this script here. So everything is showing. So everything we'll do will be showing here. Notice that if I put FAB here, if I put B here, let's see what's going to happen. Now it's going to cancel. So if you're working with this link, make sure that this place you just put only FA here for the first one, the second one FA Twitter. So I can do the same thing for Facebook. I can just duplicate this into 4. So I'll call this Facebook. call this face book. I'll call this I'm gonna say Cora. So now if I have Facebook and Cora, so now you see everything is displayed. So if I want to style this, okay, there are different ways to style it. I can just get my Twitter, FA Twitter. Alright. Then I'll have to link my CSS here. I'll say link main.css, save it. Come right here and just open my CSS file here. I'm going to paste this code. I'm going to put a dot before it, paste it, and just do something like this. Now, to style a font or something, you have to style it as if you are styling a text. Okay, so style it as if you are styling a text. I will say color. I'll say red. Okay, I can say background color. I'll say blue. Alright, so if I save it, I can say padding. I can say 2em. Okay, so I can say font size. Not font family, font size. I can say 2em as well. So if I save it, should have something like this. So I can also come back and say I can also add an over effect here. But if I add over effect, I'm going to stop here right now. So this is how you can style font or some using the link. Okay, this is the link here. So we use this link to do all these things. So what if we want to download this thing on our own? Let's say we want to download it, we want to have it stored on our and use it locally without the internet. So I'll come back to font awesome here. Okay, I'll scroll down. Let me enlarge this and I'll see it clearly. Okay, I'll scroll down. Now let me go back and start from the main place. Okay, so I can just take it from get the latest. Alright, so remember I'm in this get started, right? So I'll click on download. The font on some 5. So I'm downloading the latest one, font on some 5. So what we are going to do is just wait for it to load. Wait for it to load. So once we've done that, I'll scroll down. I'll click on get free. So I'll scroll down again. I'll click on download font. So I'll scroll down again. I'll click download. See, it started downloading. Alright, so it has been downloading. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to come to my download folder. Does not show just yet. It's still downloading. Let's see if it's okay. Now here we have it. So we have it now on our. So what I'm going to do right now is to actually come here. I'm just going to extract this file here. Now what we want to do, we want to put this in local so that we'll disconnect our internet. So let's give it time. Let's extract it first. So what we are going to do next is to just come inside this place. So if you look at this place, we have several files there. Okay. So the first one is CSS. Let's see what inside. So if you look at CSS, you see all this folder we need. All the CSS, Windows CSS, all this are all what we need. But the most important file here is this one or this one. Each one of this one, you can pick anyone, but we are going to be targeting this one. But let me explain other ones to you. The next one we have here is JS. We have all this JS here. So another one we have here is this less. Okay, this one is for using CSS preprocessor for less. And now we also have this SAS. We have SAS here. Alright. And we also have, if you come here, you see I have SVG. So this SVG is separated into 3 parts. We have one for brands. Okay. We have one for regular, which is this. And we also have one for solid. So what is the difference between these three? Now this brand is usually used when we are talking about icons for companies. Okay. This one is used for why this one is used for icons for your regular day activity. This icon is usually used for when we're talking about things for icons for website and for development. Let me show you a perfect example. So if I come to this cheat sheet that I have here and I scroll down, this is a solid icon. As you can see, all these icons here are just like our everyday activity icons. Here we have an Ambler. So Ambler is kind of something that we use every day. Also we have all this angry. Also have all this arrow, atom, different kind of things. This is what this icons is used for. So if I keep scrolling down, let me even scroll very quickly. If I scroll down like this and I look for something like okay, regular icon. A regular icon, you see that this one as well is used for something like apps. Okay, you see here we have this arrow down, we have this calendar, we have this bear, we have this clone, we have this comment section, we have clock. Although you can mix them together if you want, but just to give you a perfect example, we have this and we have storage system, we have them, we have map, we have this emojis. Okay, so if I also scroll down, I will see the one for brand. Okay, this one is for brand. Now brand is for companies. You see all this in here are companies. Okay, they're for companies. So this is Apple Store. They're for companies or a particular product. You see Amazon here. You see BT here. You see Behance. You see Audible. You see Apple. You see Apple. So anything brand, you see that it means a company or a particular brand app. Look at Blogger. So now to be able to target them, you have to use B for brand, arrow for regular, and S for solid. So these are how we can do them. Now if I come here, see that this one we have FA. Okay, now to work with brand, which is Twitter is a brand because Twitter is a company. Okay, Facebook is also a brand. So what we have to do, we have to put B here. But before we do B, let's first of all come back to where we stopped, which is this place. Not here exactly. Here. So I'm going to go back now. Now I also have web font here. Now the most important thing we are getting is this CSS and this one. Okay, that's the two most important things. So I'm going to just click these two, copy it. Okay. Then I'm going to just navigate outside my folder. This is my folder here that I'm using. I'm going to come here and I'm going to paste everything here. Paste like this. Okay, after pasting, I have everything all fixed up. Now remember, I don't know how your project looks like, but make sure you target this thing properly if you're working with CSS. Okay. So the next thing for me to do is to actually come back to my VS Code. Alright, now let me toggle this open. You see, I have CSS, I have web font, I have this thing. So I'm going to show you two ways to link this. So the first thing first, I'm going to uncheck this one. I'm going to uncheck this script because now we don't need it anymore. Although you can use it if you want. So if I uncheck this now and I come to my browser, you see that all this thing is not showing anymore. Those icons we see are not showing. I'm not seeing only this box. The reason I'm seeing this box because I've already styled it here. Okay, I've already styled it here. So there are two ways we can link CSS. So, but if I come here and just uncomment this, let's see what's going to happen. If I just comment this out now, I save. If I come back here, I will not see anything again. So let me come back again. Let's give you a perfect example. Let me just uncomment this. Now, let me bring this down. Okay, no. Control log. Okay, so there are two ways to link this CSS. You can link it directly from CSS or you can link it directly for HTML. So let me start for HTML first, then I will do the main one. So from here, I'll just come down, I'll say link. Okay. I'll say link. Now, inside this link, I'll say CSS. And I'll say all.css, meaning that I want to navigate into this CSS folder. I want to grab this all.css. All.css means that everything that has to do with CSS regarding this front on some want everything. So I'm going to go ahead and collapse that, and I'm going to save it. So let me break this down. You see that as I bring it back, this thing does shows. Okay, so the thing I show, but I cannot see the icons I have here, even if I've linked them together, because now while using these scripts, okay, I make use of this FFFA. Alright, but once I've choose to this particular one, once I'm linking it directly from here, okay, I have to specify them. So this time around, I just have to put B here for brand. So if I save it, watch what will happen. You see, my tutor are displayed. Alright, so I can come back to my CSS and even do much more styling. I can say I want the font size to be 4 pixels. Let's say 4 pixels. Alright, it's now more larger than it was before. I can say background color. No, not background color. I put background before. I can say transition. We can add the transition to it. I can say background. Okay, and I can say 1 second. Ease out. Ease out. If I save it, you see how the thing does feed in. So I can just say over. I can create an over state. No, not like this. I'll say FA Twitter. I'll say over state. Okay, I'll say background color. So I'll say red. I'll say color blue. So if I save this like this, you see how the thing do. I can also add border radius to this. I'll say border radius. I'll say 10 pixels. If I save it, see how everything does change. So if I do it like this, look at. Now you see how everything is changing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get rid of all these things. Or let me comment it, so I'll leave it for you to see. So I'm going to get rid of all these. Alright. And this I have to link it with what? With what was it called? HTML. So I can uncomment this now. Or let me come back here. Okay, I can uncomment this now. And just save. And if I come back here, let me take this away. Oh, not this one. This is the wrong one. I can comment this one. So I will uncomment this particular one. This order. So if I uncomment it, so that this my Twitter will disappear. I can come back to this one, this place. I will just come here. I will say import. Okay, I will put something like this. I will say CSS order CSS. Alright, if I save this, see my data is back, meaning that coming right here, I did not use this thing I know it's HTML now. I'm using CSS to import it directly. So I can come here and just untoggle this, uncomment this rather. You see, my design is back, so I can just play around it like this. So let me take this away because I need other things to do. Now I'm going to delete this Facebook and Quora, so I need other things to do with this. I'm just going to go ahead and just uncomment this now. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to create a div of card. I'll say div with card. Alright, inside this div, I'll create a span. Notice that the first one we use span. I will use I instead. I will say I. So inside this I, I'll create an H1. I'll say hello font awesome. Okay. And that here I will say something like what is it called? I will say create a P paragraph and I'll say lorem lorem 20, just 20, just small text. Okay, we have something like this. Now inside this p, I'll create a class. Now I want to put FAB of let me put a brand of, let's say, Amazon. Let's search for the icon of Amazon. So if you want to do this, you search for the icons. So Amazon here, let's see. Okay, we want this Amazon, you see it right there. So I will say FA dash Amazon. If I save it, let's see. Okay, now you see the Amazon icon shining there. Now the next thing for me to do, I'm going to come to my CSS. Alright, so instead of using this, I'll come down like this. Okay, so I'll say card. Alright, I'll say card. I'll say width. I'll say 200. Okay, I'll say height. No, I don't. I'll say background color. I'll put a gray, something like this. Okay, I'll put padding. I'll put 10 pixels. Alright, I'll put border radius. I'll put 20 pixels. Okay, and I'll put something like what is it called? Box shadow. Box shadow. I'll say 10 px for vertical. I will say blur should be like 4 pixels. Spread should be like 4 pixels. Then I'll put something like RGBA. I'll say 0.4. Oh, I'm not getting what I want here. RGB. I don't know what it's gonna. Okay, I made a mistake. This should be box shadow, not box sizing. Box shadow. Okay, see it. Now I've made. Let me put 4 here. That's 4 pixels. Sometimes you have to watch all these things so I don't make unnecessary mistake. I'll say 2. So better. Better. So the card looks nice. So what I can do, I can say card. Okay, I can target the eye as the font awesome. Now I can say color. I can say I want something like let me see this aqua might look. Not good. I'll say coral. Coral is better. Okay, I'll say font size. 2em. I'll say I'm going to save this. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to come back to my HTML. Alright. So I'm going to duplicate this one rather into 3 parts. 1, 2. So if I save it, I should have something like this. Okay. Now, what I need to do now is to make sure that I change this Amazon. So I'll look for now. We just finish this brand icons. Okay. Let's check out to use the other one. This is his regular icon. So look for any icon here. Let's add this bookmark. Because bookmark is okay. Yeah, I'm going to let's go up a little bit. Yeah, I'll see bookmark. Bookmark. Now remember that this FA is always present. So this place I'll just put, is it regular icon or sorry, let's put, okay, regular icon. I'll just put arrow for regular icon. If I come back, See, the bookmark had shown. If I put B, it's not showing because bookmark is not a brand, it's a regular icon. So if I put it, it will show. So let's change this. Let's look for another icon that we can use here. So we use regular icon. Remember, regular icon is arrow, brand is B. So the other one is solid. Now let's come for solid. Solid icon. So we just need solid icon. So let's say we want to put add. Let's say we want to put this add AD. So the last one, which is this one, I'll just put AD here. AD. Then I'll change this one to solid. So if I save it, you see all the things are shown. So basically, that's as actually how font awesome is used. Alright, there's really no much thing to explain again. So notice that anywhere you want to use it, you need to use this I, or you can use span. You can use span like this. It's still the same thing. Alright, you need to apply all this span to it. It will work perfectly. Now, it's not compulsory to use only span. So you can also put it within a div. For example, I can add another one here. I can say FAS, okay, FA. Alright, map. Is it map now? It's map solid. Let's check. I don't know if map is solid though. I don't know. Map seems to be far away. Let us check fire. Fire is solid. So I'll say fire. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, let me put it here first. Alright, you see, it's now working. You see the fire is showing here. I see the fire now. So we have the fire showing here. If I come here, you see that we target fire. Notice that for the fact that I still put it within this div, let me comment this one out. For the fact that I still put this thing within this div here, okay, I can still see it here. So it doesn't matter. You can use I. You can put it within it. If you can put it anywhere, it's still going to work perfectly. So guys, this is actually how to work with Font Awesome. Alright, I'll show you how to install it and work it online and offline. If you have any question, feel free to leave it on the comment section and check my Telegram group. I'll see you in the next one.